Found my first headlamp. It's different. I don't even know where the on-off button would be. I'm heading over to something that's glowing in the dark. Okay, it's a glow stick ring. Yeah, I'll pick it up. It's garbage. That headlamp was the first thing I found for what clam diggers lose. I almost passed these up thinking they were driftwood. Here's 2 flashlights. Don't know if they work, but they're the same exact flashlight too. There's no batteries in them. Huh. Okay, well, it looks like lighting is what I'm gonna find maybe today. Every year I find some form of somebody's tamper out here. Anyway, this is so that they can get the clams to show. This one's got weight behind it. I don't know if it's full of sand or if that's what they have, but they bang the they just hit the sand real hard and get the clams to show the divots. Whatever that is heavy in there too. Oh, okay, it's just chain or something. All right, see that? That's that first light I found. It's freaking out. I didn't even turn it on. I'm gonna see if I can get it turned off though. It wasn't that cold last night, but I believe I found my first stocking hat. Yep. And it's a Carhartt. I always clean these up, give them away or donate them. Always full of sand and it's hard to wash them out. Shovel handle found. Yeah, looks like the screw has come undone or it broke. I see it's broken. And I'm sure the shovel might be around here somewhere too, but it's probably in the surf out there. Found myself a boat bumper. It's not what people lose clam digging, but it's what comes in on a weather-worn day like today. I went out this morning just to see if I could get anything, and well, I got this bait container off film and this boat bumper from Bass Pro Shops. Don't know what they cost, but they're probably worth a penny. Anyway, picking up cans that people left out there along the way, along with things that are broken. Got a ball. You've seen all this stuff, Carhartt. So anyway, the flashlights and the headlamp. I pulled the rubbery piece off the headlamp so I can dry it out. As I was driving down the beach, it started strobing, and I'm pretty sure the electronics in there is freaking out with the salt water. So I'm letting it dry. It's not working right now. These flashlights have a charging port. Okay, so both of them are exactly the same. They're very lightweight. All the weight is right here, so I assumed up here is where a battery would go, but I didn't find a spot for a battery. Then I look inside the charging port. I don't know if you can see down in there or not. There's no plug-in spot on either of them. Okay, so I was like, well, maybe they just slide in and have contact. This one has a charging port. It's a little different. There's metal on the outside and a little slip on the inside of a hardboard motherboard that, you know, makes the connection. Here's the kicker. They both work. I got them while they were high and dry. So yeah, no, they work. This was the first clam dig week of the fall of 2025. I didn't have very many finds. Funny as it is, this was what I found right when I entered the beach, and not too long after I found these 2 items. So there's a start. I have many more weekends or clam weeks before this becomes one video. I can't make this up. Someone drove over a shovel, a clam digger's shovel. Wow. Yeah, no, not my tires. My tires are regular street on off-road. Wow. And they didn't even break it. Well, that's my first shovel of this year. Alrighty. From here I'm looking at what I believe is a tamping stick for finding clams. and I see a stick. It's nice and straight, about the right length, but what catches my eye is this. So there it is, another thing people lose for clam digging. Well, there's the day's finds. One shovel, one tamping stick. Here's a clam digger's loss. He lost his punch card, his license. Yeah, Washington State. I'll see what it is later. I doubt I can get it back to him. There's a staple in it right there. So he's got his license stapled to it too. He's gonna need this. He can get a replacement, but he's just got to pay for one. So I have this fishing license. I don't want to give you up information, but we're going to call him Dave. We were able to get a hold of him. We're going to send this out to him. Hi, Dave in Belfair. So that's where he's from. Anyway, you're going to get your fishing license back. All right, there you go. That's all I found today. Found my first glove. There it is. They probably used one hand to hold the hole of a clam gun. So that's my assumption. What we have here is a crab, commercial crab bait bag. I think it was going to be used for clam digging. For the fact is, it's dry, it's folded, it's brand new. And inside here is a metal hook. It's never been used. There it is. Yeah, brand new. So someone lost his clam digging. I do find these every year. There's always a reason why they lost them, unquote. Let me get it closer to the car or truck. It's full of sand. I'll get the sand out of there. I don't see anything wrong with this one. Usually the handles are ripped off. Usually there's a crack around the bell. All I could do is test it and see if it was lost legitimately or thrown. Back-to-back finds. This is how I find them. Wow, full of sand. This person was going to town and broke their clam gun. Yeah. Yeah, they lost it. There it is, and it looks fairly new because it still has the sticker tag on it. Well, what I do when I find them broken here, I save the bell. This one I can save this hardware. I don't think this little or this cap will come off, so I just buy a new cap. They're around $3. I'm not going to show you all the clams. There's one, there's one, there's one. We'll get to that in a second. Over here, off camera, if I can get light into it. There's one, there's one, there's one, and this person was not good with digging clams. They're all broken. And here's almost a whole one, but broken. Well, let's get back to what we were talking about. He lost his net bag. Yeah, even has a carabiner on it. There we go, we found one. While I'm out of here, I'm collecting a few bits of garbage if it's if I find it near where I find things. So trying to do my part, keeping it beach cleaned up after people. I'm gonna pass that up first. I'm gonna walk down here and grab this beer can or whatever it is. Yeah, there's another one there. I don't know why. Someone made this tamping stick, thumping stick. They made two of them and then they lose them. These are brand new made. One has a carabiner on it. I'm wondering if they left things behind their car and someone come along, found them, and left these behind. Well, this is number 3 and 4 tamping sticks. I'm finding some things. Well, kids' play toy for sandbox? Maybe not. This is during a sand dig or a clam dig. It has a height measurement on here, so many inches for planting stuff. So yeah, cool. You know, this isn't that funny, but how are people losing these? I figured out one way, and that's kids. A dad will bring down, maybe a mom and dad, they'll bring down their kids and give them each one of these so they can help get more of their limits. Kid sets it down, they walk on, and then they can't find where the kid put it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking sometimes. Starting to get light out. I wouldn't say this was lost from a clam digger, nor were the other two here. Yeah, people like to launch them out here while they're waiting for the tide to get low, so they didn't lose these. Purposely, of course. Is this still a clam gun all beat up? I don't see the handle. It's a nice aluminum one. Come on. Handle's still there. You know, you can straighten these bells out. It's gonna take me a bit to get the sand out though. Wow, that's another one. Here's today's finds. I'll get back to you on the wrap up on this Clam Diggers Lost and Found episode 1. 4 tamping sticks. That's for thumping the sand to get the clams to show. Alright, a Bass Pro Shop boat bumper. Not on camera, I found this commercial oyster bag that they rear oysters up in. I've got a couple commercial crab Scotties. That's for putting bait in, along with this for crab bait. Alright, so got some more garbage back here. Every morning that I've gone out doing these finds, I actually collect the garbage by the finds and dispose of that or recycle them. Anyway, up front here I got a headlamp and a couple flashlights. These flashlights have a charging system on them. I have no idea. Some golf balls. 3 of these were found this morning. No, 4 of them. All 4 of these were found this morning. I don't know why, and this too. These are all for putting clams in the bag. Got a clam shovel. Ran over by a truck. Still good. This one ended up being broken. The one that I thought might have been good, but I have to test. So these have handles. Those are spare parts. The handles and the bolts hardware. This can be straightened out. Anyway, there it is. What clam diggers lose. And I find a lot of them. Anyway, if you like this video, press like. If you want to see more of my types of videos, hit that notification bell. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'm asking, subscribe to my channel. It'll go a long ways to help me make more videos. Thank you for watching.